What's up YouTube? Agent Zero here, and today I'm going to go over a Warlock Stormcaller Attunement of Control build. First I got the Arc Bolt Grenade, Healing Rift, and Balance Glide, although that doesn't matter. And then of course Attunement of Control. This is an Attunement of Control no mods build. First I got the Smuggler's Word, a sidearm as my kinetic, then I got Claws of the Wolf as my secondary, and finally I got the Queen Breaker. This is an amazing rifle, y'all need to get it. And then for the armor, this is a little bit more important. I got Helmet with Ashes to Ashes, I have Gauntlets with Impact Induction, I have the Chest with Unflinching Pulse, Legs with Outreach, and Bond with Invigoration. My allocation of stats, I got 7 in mobility, 0 in resilience, and 6 in recovery. If you guys can't tell, I typically play as a hunter, so I do like that mobility. So now that we've talked about what I have on my build, let's talk about what some of these things are and why I decided to go with them. Let's first talk about the armor. Ashes to Ashes, you get bonus super energy on grenade kills. Impact Induction, damage with melee reduces grenade. Unflinching Pulse, you guys really don't need an explanation for that. Outreach, where reduces melee when using your class ability, and Invigoration reduces melee when picking up Orbs of Light. So this is a no mods build. You're not getting any benefit of modifications. So what I'm doing here is, on Attunement of Control, getting a kill has a chance to generate these, I don't know really what to call them. They're light that travels on the ground that gets back to you, if it does get back to you, and it regenerates your abilities more quickly. And so what I'm doing is I'm focusing on those abilities. As you can see, there's a light there that goes back to me, and my abilities start to regenerate more quickly. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing on those. I'm trying to get my melee, I'm trying to get my grenade. There's another one. They come back potentially after you get kills. It's not every kill, it's random, but you do have a decent chance of getting those. You're going to get a lot throughout the game. So I'm focusing on those abilities. I really like using the grenade and melee on this class, and it is very important to try and get those back as quickly as possible. The reason why I pick Arc Bolt Grenade, it's very good at getting enemies hiding behind walls. There are a lot of enemies who are going to try to run away or may try and hide behind a wall to recover. That Arc Bolt Grenade is going to be able to get behind that wall and finish off a weakened enemy. So now that we've talked about the armor setup, let's talk about why I have my guns set up the way I do. Claws of the Wolf, as you'll see here, it is just a fantastic pulse rifle. It may be my favorite gun in the game as I'm making this video. Now, I have this class up set for a little bit closer, up close and personal class. That's why I have Grave Robber. That's why I have Threat Detector. I'm making it a little bit better up close and personal. It's a very fantastic pulse rifle. It can do many things. It can do well at range. It can do well up close and personal. So it's really there as your bread and butter gun. You're going to be using it in most gun battles. The reason why I have a sidearm, and really pick whatever sidearm you like. I just really prefer the one I chose. Pick whatever sidearm you like, but it's really there just in case you're starting to run low on ammunition in Claws of the Wolf. It's easier to flip to a sidearm than it is to reload a gun, so you can more easily finish off weakened enemies. If you're running out of ammo, or maybe you're getting that multi-kill, a sidearm is great in that kinetic slot to kind of help you out. As you'll see here, I bring it out, and I'm able to kind of finish off that weakened enemy because I ran out of ammunition in Claws of the Wolf. So that's why I have those two. The Queen Breaker in that final power weapon slot. For those of you who haven't used the Queen Breaker, it is an absolutely fantastic exotic. It's a fusion rifle. It's almost like a sniper that you charge up. I've said this before in some of my videos. If you've ever played Mass Effect, there are sniper rifles that you have to charge for a second before you fire, and that's essentially what the Queen Breaker is. You charge it, and then it fires off an insanely powerful shot very easy to get kills with it. So I do recommend using that in the power weapon slot. You won't see me using it in this video. I didn't get any heavy ammo because I'm focusing mostly on using Claws of the Wolf in a more up close and personal scenario. I do use this and my sidearm a lot in this game, but that's mainly the build. This is a no mods build. I know that sometimes it's very hard to get mods, so I want to come out with builds that are very good even if you don't have mods. I will come out with a full build for Attunement of Control on the Warlock Stormcaller, so you guys can see that build, but I did want to come out with a video for no modifications on this, so if you guys are kind of having questions as to how you want to do your build, one thing I did forget to mention earlier is go with the mobile Warlock armor, because that's going to get your mobility up. That's why I was able to get it to 7. So go with the mobile armor, you'll get your mobility to 7, which is really nice, especially in those closer ranges. And then you'll also have your recovery at 6, which is still a pretty high recovery. I know you're a Warlock, but mobility is definitely very important, especially in the Crucible. This is a PvP build, and I wanted to make sure that I'm getting the most out of this build. I'm trying to get a lot of kills. I'm trying to make sure that most scenarios I'm put into, I can come out on top. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The video is coming down to an end. Let me know what you think of this build. Have you used this setup before? Have you used these guns? What do you think about them? Do you like using the Warlock Stormcaller Attunement of Control, or do you prefer other subclasses for the Stormcaller, or setups for the Stormcaller? Let me know in the comments section. Also in the comments section, let me know what other builds you would like to see. I'm open to doing any builds that you guys would like to see. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more Destiny 2 content. Well, until next time, peace.